Hello and welcome to Get Creative. I'm Evan Schmidt. Thanks for listening. My guest today is Ziad Burkett. He is the founder of Midwest Juicery. Hey Ziad, thanks for coming on the show today. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thanks for having me. So my name is Ziad, and I started my own business a couple of years ago, actually. A lot of my family members are all entrepreneurs. In fact, all of us but one. So it was only a matter of time before I left my family business and started my own. And I slowly over time became one of those super healthy people. And I wanted to kind of help people get a little bit healthier. And I try to just talk to my friends and family, and it never went anywhere. People tend not to listen when you give them advice. So I went a different route and decided to make something that would make their life a little bit healthier, that they'd actually be excited about. And the problem that I discovered that most people have is getting vegetables in. Most people, like single-digit percentage people, get their daily intake. So I made an organic cold-pressed juice that's not only really, really tasty, but is actually like really healthy. It's mostly vegetables, and then it just has some apple juice in it. So it's a really well-balanced juice that people actually like, and it's done really well. People are excited about finally having a low-sugar option juice that's still tasty and healthy.
Nice. So as an entrepreneur, and it sounds like you came from a family of entrepreneurs, what's one golden nugget that you've learned that you would love to share?
Definitely the biggest golden nugget I have is to just keep putting in the work. There's going to be times where you're going to get kicked down and feel terrible about yourself and about your business and questioning, having an existential crisis. But you just have to keep putting in the work, and you have to realize that it's not just you that's having that problem. Everybody has business problems all the time. My friend shared an Elon Musk quote with me that really helped me feel better, and it was, entrepreneurship is like staring into the abyss while chewing glass. And I really like that because it's really true. It's like, I don't know where this is going, and it hurts. But what I have figured out over time is that if you keep pushing forward and putting in the work, even when you're down, just keep pushing forward. Things will get better. You'll get more progress, and at a faster rate than probably the work you put in. It seems to be exponential. Things will come across your table that you weren't prepared, that you weren't expecting, that are great, and it just all seems to align with just hard work, honestly.
That's great. So you talked a little bit about the juice company right now. Is there anything in particular you want to pitch, or you just want to talk a little bit more about it?
But the thing I always tell people, honestly, is look at the nutritional facts, look at the ingredient label, because there's a lot of products out there that really are not healthy, that try to be, and I'm not going to say any names because it's all subjective and it's all for people to decide, but do a little bit of homework, do your research, and look at the nutritional facts, look at what's in the juice. Just because it's green doesn't mean it's a green juice. Just because it's red doesn't mean it's really a beet juice. And you can tell by the sugar content. I'm a super low sugar person. I try to keep my personal sugar as low as possible, and that's how I made the juices in the same way. And really just put in a little bit of extra work, because it's really worth it for your well-being in the long run. It'll add long time to your life and improve the quality of it even in the here and now.
So say someone wants to buy one of your juices or follow the journey, where can they find you?
They can check us out at MidwestJuicery.com, and then you can click Find Us at the top. There's a link to it, and there's a map to everywhere it's available, mostly in the Midwest, as far as west as Chicago and up to Milwaukee, as far to Pittsburgh, east, and then down to about Kentucky. It's within that range everywhere, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, all those states, and it's hopefully somewhere close to you, and if not, hopefully sometime in the near future.
That's quite impressive. How old's the business?
It's 2 years and 3 days.
Wow.
I'm not counting.
Well, happy anniversary. That's awesome. Well,
Thank you
Ziad,
very much.
thank you for coming on the show today and getting creative with us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
That's it for another episode of Get Creative. You can find more information about my guest in the show notes. Be sure to subscribe so that you get the next episode in your sleep, and please give the show a review. For more information about me, go to evanschmidt.com, follow me on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, And check out my vlog on YouTube where I share lessons that I've learned. Thank you for listening. Now go get creative.